Remember to like, share, feel free to subscribe, comment. We are pulling out the loves here in North Little Rock. Now made our drop and hook Ben Keith this morning. We are headed to America. Let's head over to Russellville, hit America, do our drop and hook. Fun of it all. Fun of it all, y'all. Welcome to Little Rock, Arkansas. Come on, FedEx.
Continue on I-40.
Yes, sir, Remo. Welcome to Crackadoodles in Arkansas. Little Rock Edition. I am your host, Uncle Jeff. Can't never move over for these people because you always got a shitbird who loves to ride in the left lane sitting right by your damn trailer. Namely this little fag in this Nissan beside us. You gotta turn the damn blinker on to get the son of a bitch to get off your side. Buck in New York. Go figure. Welcome to the South, asshole. Every time you get up here at that 440 split, everybody starts dragging their dicks to make an exit. How you doing, Junior? Yeah, Junior, I'm headed to California like I told you yesterday, buddy. We're going to be picking up a load and going all the way to the West Coast. That's all I got for you, impatient douchebag. Ignorant bitch. Arizona retard. I'll take that as a compliment, unentitled. Oh boy. No, Richard, my name ain't Dick and I ain't from Texas. This is a mixture of South Mississippi and South Louisiana slang. Don't insult us by bringing Texas into it now. Texas ain't got shit on us. Oh, Junior, you ain't telling me something I don't know, buddy. I done been out that way more times than I care to remember in 13 years. Oh, you good, Richard? You good? I'm just messing with you, dude. That's all. Just messing with you. You all good? But hello back to Germany. I hear you, Junior.
Either of the two left lanes.
You always got that one old geezer, no tags on it. Now he's gonna speed up. Too busy playing with his pecker up there driving that truck. Look at him, can't even maintain his lane. But you're gonna speed up, then you're gonna slow back down.
In 1.5 miles, keep right to I-40 West.
Let me catch you playing with that phone, you old bastard. I'm gonna be the light of your life. Oh, Jesus, I thought that was a dude, it's a woman. That was scary. I didn't want to blow the horn at her because I didn't want to make eye contact. I've done a lot of it all. Refrigeration work, oil field, construction, truck driving, welding, machinist work. I never limited myself. I went where the money was at, buddy.
Lanes.
How you doing, King?
Continue on I-40.
Okay, Richard. Done that too. Worked on big trucks and cars ever since I was 12 years old. My grandfather was a very skilled mechanic. He taught me a lot. Better stay in your lane there, fat ass. I hear you, Richard. Ain't nothing wrong with that. I've worked in and out of the oil field for a long time, worked in and out of these plants. Got an industrial refrigeration certification. I can run ammonia systems at these big reefer plants. I can do HVAC with no trouble. I've never limited myself to one kind of line of work. I figured if I learned everything I could learn, wherever I needed to get a job, when I needed a job, I had the experience to go get it. going down the hill, and this bitch gonna tell me, overspeed? Well, we're going down the hill, dumbass. Truck's gonna speed up. It's called weight in motion. Which ain't gonna matter because you don't read speed limit signs anyway, you crack-headed old hoe. I don't know what this stupid camera's saying. She's stupid as a bitch. Keeps telling me I'm speeding, but I'm doing the speed limit. How you doing, Pat? Welcome to Little Rock, Arkansas. Well, the outer edge of it anyway. We on I-40 headed to Russellville, Arkansas. We're about an hour from it. Did our drop and hook this morning. So right now we are on our way to pick up this Victorville, California load. Good afternoon to you too, buddy. Picked us up the mule. We're gonna go drop and hook, pick this trailer up. It should be ready. It's supposed to be ready by 12:30 noon. We're gonna get there probably right around 3 o'clock. Pick it up, run over to Clarksville a little further over and scale it. Make sure it's legal because we are going to California. We cannot have our trailer axles past the 40-foot mark on the trailer. So we got to be able for it to scale out on the 40-foot mark. Come on, dummies. You want to jump out there in front of some goddamn body, move it or lose it, bitch. Get on the button shit or get off. We ain't got time today to sit behind slow boats to China. I hear you, Pat. Well, they can't do nothing about it no more. The EPA Green for the Environment Act is gone. California DOT cannot enforce a law that does not exist no more. And if they try to, you can sue them. Yeah, that shit went out the door a couple of months ago. So after the first of the year, they can't enforce shit. Yeah, Tommy, well, we in Hillbillyville. We in Arkansas. Yeah, Kristen, it is a beautiful day here today. I was gonna wash the truck, but it was looking like it was gonna rain. And nephew Backwoods told me that weather out that way has been kind of crappy, so we're gonna wait on washing the truck. I don't want to wash it and get it all back nasty with that weather. Before we go up in that shipping office, I got to go back through that dispatch, make sure I got all the numbers. Kristen, tell me when it's not raining in Seattle. Tell me when it does not rain up there. I've been up at Northwest a many a day. It's always raining up there. I had me a bowl of chili for lunch while we were killing a couple of hours. So with all these, and I don't know why some of these people comment in my comments, especially around the scale houses that we've been going into. I don't know why they don't comprehend that DOTs are turning the pre-pass and driveways off. This is for all y'all leaving them stupid comments. Oh, well, they may have pre-pass. People blow by the scale. They're not letting everybody blow by the scale. They're pulling everybody in because they're trying to get illegal truck drivers off the road. So they're turning the free passes and the driveways off. They're turning them off, so you are required, if it does not go off, you're required to enter the scale. And a lot of them are blowing the scales. So when I make these videos, quit trying to put a comment in there thinking you're an expert and you look like an idiot. I know what's going on out here. They're looking for no English speaking truck drivers who can't read road signs, and they're looking for illegal CDLs. That's why they have been pulling everybody in. That's why a bunch of them have been blowing by the scale. Because they don't want to get parked up and end up going to jail and being deported. How you doing, TW? Oh, it was good, Kristen. I enjoyed it. Okay there, backwoods, good deal. Hell, at least you ain't that far from it. Drive back up there to Barstow and hit them back roads up through Tehachapi. Or however you pronounce that damn little town, Tehachapi. Right now, I'm on I-40 in Arkansas there, Old Miles. Excuse me. My reader don't pronounce shit right sometimes. Heard that, Pat. right, TW. Old Miles, I'm gonna go home on probably around December 23rd, take Christmas off. Come back out, run through New Year's. I hear you, TW. Well, I don't know nothing about no jail, buddy. Never been in one, don't ever plan on going to one. So you speaking all kind of French to me on that. I'll take your word for it. No, they ain't playing around. I brought that up earlier, Pat, because I got a bunch of knuckleheads in these comments on my short reels running their mouth and they don't know a damn thing about what the hell they're talking about. Hey, TW, how you doing, Will? Get back up off that damn shoulder. Shit. Crack-headed son of a bitch. I hate this damn little drop-off shoulder they got. You get too close to the white line, it'll pull you off the roof. I don't ride the goddamn on the dotted line like some of these yahoos. Trucker Vernon, I've seen that scale open them 2 or 3 times. It all depends on how they feel. Hell, it's better than it was. It was overcast. Ooh, mercy. Yeah, that's it. I've been through that little stretch, Brandon. It'd be closed, and I come back through, and it'd be wide ass open. You never know with these people. You don't know what side of the bed they woke up on. I heard that backwoods. How's it going, Brady? Yeah, Brady, how you doing? Welcome to I-40 in Arkansas. We better be in Conway. We dealing with the afternoon crackheads. Who am I kidding? This is what I-40 looks like every day. From sun up to sun down. Typical I-40 traffic. Hopefully I didn't overload this trailer. How you doing, Jocelyn? Well, sure to you too. Oh, Ashley Furniture, the ambassadors of the highways. That's a crock of shit. Old cheesy ass furniture. Rooms to go's competition. Yeah, well, the day it becomes a simulator big fish, I'm gonna drive this Peterbilt up your ass. Look off my page. I ain't listening to some little 40-year-old virgin sitting in his mom and daddy's basement playing video games. Simulator my ass. Ashley Ambassador, safe driver, 5 gold stars. Woohoo. I feel better already. Brandon, he ain't making shit leasing that truck from Hurricane. Hurricane's making all the money off of his ass. He ain't living off of nothing but breadcrumbs. That company's got the worst lease program on the damn road. Swift Transportation's lease to own programs better than Hurricane. That company is a liar and a joke. I done talked to too many of the drivers over there. Ain't none of them said a good thing about it. Now you got one on social media claims he's all that driving a W9, but he ain't shit. He may be in a Peterbilt, I can't remember. Got a good looking truck, but he ain't making no damn money. He got everybody online convinced he's rolling in that money, and he ain't. I tell y'all, I had a lady come in the comments about my Oklahoma scale video. Yeah, they still got a few, but they're hard to come by. I think every one of them they got right now has got a driver in it. anywho, some dipstick woman in Georgia went on scale. And I was grossing, y'all. This was freight, truck, fuel, trailer, everything. I was only grossing about 55,000 pounds. The doggone scale put me on the scale. And her illiterate ass gonna put in the comments, well, you need to learn how to slide them tandems. Don't have to slide the tandems for 55,000 pounds. This dipstick don't realize we're rated for 80,000. That's how retarded she was. She didn't listen to nothing in the video being explained. She gonna tell me I need to learn how to slide my tandems. You don't slide the tandems for 55,000 pounds. You got them all the way forward and you're rolling. Because you already at max gross. That's why we don't ride the right lane, Landstar. That's why you don't ride the right lane, buddy. I contracted with them for a little while with my Freightliner. They ain't a bad outfit. They like any other outfit out here. They got their pros and their cons. How you doing now, Bonzo? Dump truck. Good afternoon to you too. We doing alright now, that dump truck. World Country, good to see you. Outside going pretty good. Yeah, Kurt, that's the view I'm looking at out this windshield. Hats off to you for getting the actual truck right. Not calling it a damn Volvo or a Mack truck. Old Ruffles. Ruffles average. Woo-hoo. Old tater chip man. Lay's potato chips, y'all. Frito-Lay. We got about 38 miles we'll be getting off, driving through Russellville, Arkansas to go down here to Americo. Morning, Savage. How you doing? what kills me, people come on in asking if this is a Mack truck. I want y'all to look at this Mack truck passing us in that left lane. Look at the hood on it. Look at the hood of this Peterbilt and tell me how you can get a Mack truck confused with this truck. How you doing, Daniel? I hear you, Savage. Well, we're gonna see if this Mack truck can pass us. We ain't running hard. Y'all take a good look at this Mack truck passing us and ask and tell me how a dingleberry can get this truck confused with a Mack truck. Don't look nothing alike. Whatever he got on that skateboard, got that skateboard straightened out. Look pretty solid. Must be some kind of rubber. We know it ain't steel because if it was steel, he'd be overloaded. Yeah, but Kurt, look out in the middle of that hood. You see a bulldog? That's the point I'm trying to make. There ain't no bulldog on the hood. That hood ornament out there look nothing like a Mack truck. Looks nothing like a bulldog. But yeah, people call this a Mack truck. It's crazy. It don't make no sense. Yeah, I know, Savage, but you can't convince some folks of that. Worst thing is they call it a Volvo. I ain't seen a hooded Volvo in decades. That part right there, Savage. That part right there. Hey, Mike from San Diego. Glad you enjoy, buddy. We coming out to Cali today. Headed to Russellville, and then after that, Victorville, California. So once we drop and hook up here in the next little bit, we'll be headed to California. How you doing, Shark? I love watching these idiots fly up behind us, get on our bumper, losing their mind. Like this dipstick right here in this black Ford pickup, Power Stroke, from Florida. U.S. Air Force retired, that says it all. Thank you for your service, but you picked the gayest branch of armed services. I'd have had a little more respect for you if you'd went to the Navy. South Louisiana, Savage. I live in South Louisiana, and then I got property in South Mississippi, so I got two different places. South Mississippi and South Louisiana. Yeah, that ain't gonna happen, American made. I don't belong in California and I ain't staying there. So if that was your attempt at roasting humor, you epically failed. No, they number one. They number one. They're Big B. The Navy's got number 2. The Army's number 3. The Marines are just the Marines. I say 67. I hear you, Big B. I've been on them too, I know. But we still respect our men and women in uniform, still the same. It's all good, Savage. Appreciate it. Oh. How you doing, Neil? How you doing, Allie? Six and seven, everybody on there respects the military and the veterans, buddy. How you doing, Patrick? Ain't nobody showing them no disrespect. How 'em. 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 ' you couldn't understand the inside humor about what we were talking about a while ago, I don't know what to tell you. Oh, I bet y'all are, Neil. I'm sorry to hear that, buddy. I know that weather over that way is pretty rough. I heard that, Savage. Oh, I know, dump truck. That's part of the purpose of this page. Give some of these folks that don't know a first-hand account of how it actually goes in here. Thank you, Bobby. Yes, sir, Paul. Yes, sir. We got that 6 HP package up in this Peterbilt. Yes, sir. No governor either. I heard that, Savage. I hear you, Brian. How you doing, Robert? We're gonna be on for a while, Savage. We're gonna be on for a while, 2 or 3 hours. And we're gonna swap over and do our Facebook page for 2 or 3 hours. If I can get this thing scaled out, the weight limit right, and the 40-foot mark set, we probably gonna park over in Oklahoma today. Get our hours back, roll out, keep it moving. Hey, American Made, are you on the pedophile list for molesting donkeys? Let's ask you that. Are you on the list of the most wanted animal molesters in the country? I think you're the poster child on the front page. Public enemy animal molester #1. How about that? You gonna answer that question? Get the fuck off my page, you sleazy ass donkey ball sucking animal molesting bitch. Oh, y'all look. There goes one of them generic feeder belts there. That's what you call a generic feeder belt. He done tore that poor generic feeder belt up. Have mercy. Poor truck. Yeah, Shark, I don't worry about them crackheads. Yeah, he did, Brandon, he did. He sure did. Kenworth there, Big P. KW. You know, Packard owns Kenworth Peterbilt. So just like General Motors with GMC and Chevrolet. Chevrolet's a generic GMC. So KW is a generic Peterbilt. Ooh, yes indeed. 15 more miles, we'll be getting off up there in Russellville. Woo-hoo, y'all. Nope. Sure don't, Kurt. Ain't lost nothing there and ain't going to find it. The only way they'll get me to go into New York City is I gotta have $20,000 cash put in my hands, plus the mileage, and they gotta pay for all the fuel. That's the only way I'll go to New York City. Good ride, Brandon. How you doing, Mark? Hello. My nephew from across the big pond. How you doing? You got that right, Big B. We ain't got time for them kind of nightmares. We'll leave that shit on Elm Street. Let Freddy Krueger deliver to New York City. That's more up his alley. Easy, how you doing? Shit, I don't want to run this truck up there. I'm 75 foot with a 53 foot reefer. I ain't doing it. And I hope like hell they didn't overload this trailer. If I can't get it on the 40-foot mark scaled out, it's coming back. And they gonna pull some off the ass of it. I heard that, Shark. How you doing, Seven? Welcome to I-40 in Arkansas. Really? You a fucking deputy sheriff and you gonna cut a fucking truck off? Well, he got him one. Blue light special. Ain't that something? Barney Five and his bullet in his pocket. He just cut me off to pull the bitch over. You a stupid bitch. Somebody need to write you a ticket. Cutting trucks off. How you doing, El Salvador? Good to see you. I'm not sure what you're talking about there, Frank. No, he didn't give me no warning. He didn't give no warning. He broke the law to pull somebody else. That's the ironic thing about it. That's how you police are. They'll break the damn law to enforce the law. That's how I got out of a speeding ticket with one day. The judge told the deputy, since you didn't have a radar gun, how you could write this man a speeding ticket. He said, I used the speedometer on my squad car following him. He said, well, you can't break the law to enforce the law. Throw the ticket out. Thank you, Seven. Appreciate that, brother. Appreciate that. I must have missed that one, Boot Chart. I must have missed that joke because I get so many comments coming through here, can't keep up with everything. I hated that I missed it. My reader only grab about 1 out of 3 comments coming through at the same time. And then if there ain't nothing on the screen, it'll reread everything left on the screen. I'm sorry I missed it, Frank. I had so many comments coming through. I'll have to go back and look at it after I post the live up. Okay, Robert. Yeah, it must have flew over my head. I left my brain in the pickle jar beside the bed this morning. No, Kurt. The only family I got riding with me is Smokey Dog. All my kids are grown. They They all, two of them got families already started their own, and they all busy working. We don't raise slackers in the household. Alright, well, hello back to Rome there, Winston. Good to see you. I'm glad you do there, Winston. Appreciate that.
In 1 3/4 miles.
We better go in, do a
right,
drop an hook,
331,
drop an empty trailer, and pick up a loaded trailer. Our exit's coming up about a mile. Right now, I'm on I-40 in Russellville, Arkansas. Once we do this drop and hook, Winston, we're going to be headed to California. All the way out to the West Coast.
Take exit 84 on the right to Arkansas 331, then keep left.
Thank you, Winston. Appreciate it.
Keep left to Arkansas 331. In 1/2 mile, turn right on Arkansas 331 south.
This is the one place these backwoods put a damn red light. Hard as hell to get out right here. Especially when a bone-headed tour bus pulls up. It blocks your damn view of the curb. And these dimwits come flying around it. Assholes can't slow down behind you, they gotta pass you and cut you off. Yeah, that's it, Shark. Thank you, sir.
Turn right at the traffic light.
Yeah, old beater there, Winston.
In 1/2 mile, turn left on Arkansas 331 south.
Yeah, the fun of it all, y'all. Mocha, get in your seat or get out of the way. Stop getting up here and getting between me and my gear shift now.
Turn left at the traffic light.
This is a hard turn to make because these peckerheads always pull across the goddamn line. Don't never pay attention to where they need to stop. We're gonna try to get this turn made before Captain Ford stupid comes up here to turn in front of us. You gotta watch them people straight across at them red lights in that damn right lane. They'll come up there when you're trying to make a turn and try to shoot in front of you.
300 feet. Arrive at 300
They that
South
damn
Avenue
stupid.
on the right.
Lord Jesus. They picked a hell of a time. They should have done this shit at night. Well, I guess we got to check in on this side because they got everything. Oh, shut up. We in a fucking parking lot, you stupid bitch. Change. Yard move.
Where's Low going?
Victorville, California. Sit down, Mocha. Stop. Move.
I need confirmation number, circle 35, and date to this law.
Hell. Got two of them right there.
Alright, I need your license, please. Very good.
Would you get out of my way, Mocha? Hey. You make things so hard to check into this gate. There ain't nobody worried about you outside that door.
Alright, I gotta check the truck.
Move, dog. Boo, Stinky. Oh, the fun of it all, y'all. Mocha, stop.
You been here before?
Yeah.
Alright, you know the drill.
Oh, yeah.
See you on the way out.
All right, buddy. Alrighty. Gotta fill out the paperwork, y'all. How you doing, Robert? Oh, I'll wait, Frank. And we wouldn't be trucking if we didn't hurry up and wait. I mean, it wouldn't be trucking if you had it your way every day. Alrighty. Yeah, I got an appointment, Frank. It's a dropping hook. I gotta walk inside. Walk inside and get this paperwork so we can go drop this empty and pick this loaded one up, so I'll be right back. Y'all enjoy Stinky Ball. posting button. Lord Almighty. Bring him a good trailer to get traded for a piece of shit. Move out of the way, Stinky. Alright, Frank. Go down there and drop this damn empty. Go find this piece of shit IWX trailer. I hate that shit. Bring in a nice decent trailer. I'd rather be live loaded. I'd rather be live loaded than have to swap trailers with this bullshit. Dirty bitch. Well, I see where we parking at. We're gonna spin around and back up right there beside that damn Martin trailer. Oh, mercy me. Gotta drag this 30-gallon crappy ass diesel guzzling fucking piece of shit all the way to California. Last time we made this run, we got out there in Winslow, Arizona. Or no, we made it to the Arizona line. Had to turn around and drive back to Kingsman, Arizona from where we were at. Swap out with a guy who had a two-stopper, didn't have the hours to make it. The fun of it all, y'all. $55.29. Oh, Lordy Jesus. That just broke my little heart. That's probably it right there. Oh, that's 55.33. That's one of them. Backwoods, they screwed my ass. Give me a goddamn IWX trailer. It's 2 times these codsacks have fucked me over like that here. Gotta deal with this goddamn 30-gallon fucking tank you gotta fill up every fucking day. Ride down this way for a second, see if we can find this piece of shit. That's 5533. We need 5529. That one ain't been loaded yet. Traded a nice goddamn 2022 trailer for a piece of shit. Oh boy, that just butt hurt my ass. See if I can find this damn loaded trailer. I know the numbers on these damn IWXs are underneath the Reaper. Well, I know it ain't these. These are indoors. So it may be in the dirt back here. Be my damn luck. Trying to creep. Save my damn clock, because we ain't got but 4 hours and 21 minutes. We gotta get out of here, get to Clarksville, scale this piece of shit. Ain't got no gross weight on this son of a bitch. Did I see? Without adding all this shit up. No, 39 by 40. Finally found it. Looking for 55.29. The only place we ain't looked is back here in the fucking dirt. Got 55.33 right there, so we're gonna come out here and look in the dirt. Go figure. No, sir. I know I ain't going blind. At 5533, it's empty. Well, I'm out here chasing my dick for a damn trailer and ain't found that son of a bitch yet. I bet you that's it on the other end down there. That's on the other IWX I see. Dog this yard guy. How you doing, W? They hadn't even pulled it out of the damn door. Who you calling stupid ass, Michael? How you doing, David? What's the matter, Michael? Cat got your tongue? I asked you a question. Who you calling a stupid ass? No, Kevin, we've been rolling since this morning. Finished up our delivery at Ben E. Keith, and now we over here fixing to go down here and catch this IWX trailer in door 7. Grab it, pull out, swing around, and check out at the guard jack. See if we can get this damn thing past the scale. So I guess the only stupid ass on here is Michael, since he can make a remark and not respond back to who he's referring to, so we know he's a donkey ball sucker. Out the door. See you later. Wouldn't want to be you, Mikey. We don't tolerate crackheads on here. How you doing, Louise? Yeah, he's gone, W.E. He's a low IQ media troll, probably playing with his pecker and got a dog and some peanut butter down in his mom and daddy's basement. I don't know why they dropped it, why that idiot dropped it up here. He should have pulled it down there with the rest of the loaded trailers. Oh, your red-headed buddies back up here at the guard jack, stinkball. Yeah, David, we got hoodwinked. We got to haul this ragged-ass IWX to California. Sorry about that, y'all. Crappy ass service. Crappy ass service. You gonna turn off? I'm not gonna flip the switch again. This fucking paperwork. We're gonna correct this shit this time. Bill number. Got that shit done. Yeah, I lost it for a minute because of the damn service. YouTube wanted to be stupid. Get this damn trailer aired up. Get it aired up because we got to slide these tandems so we can get out of here. Ooh, mercy. The fun of it all. Riding down in a Clarksville. Scale this damn thing. Make sure we ride on weight. Cannot be over the 40-foot mark, so if we can't scale it out on the 40-foot mark, it's coming back. Move. Hang back, Stokey. We hit our mark. I got a chocolate lab. Full-blooded chocolate lab, FWE. I gotta go up there, fucking spin around, get checked out at the gate. Fun of it all. We're gonna scale it. I think it's gonna scale out. We're gonna see. buddy wants you to come over here. Come on. Come on. Come on, say hey to your buddy. He gave you bacon treats last time. Give him some love.
Hi, baby.
Okay. There, you got to speak to him. He gave her a handful of dog treats last time we was here. I know it. This one here, you can't spoil her no worse. How you like this for swearing? How you like this? Weinstein, crack monkey, child molesting dog fucker? Somebody on my channel.
Fair enough.
He coming on my trucking channel telling me what I can say and can't say. My channel's is rated not for children. I'm gonna tell you what, Weinstein, since you got children watching, I'm reporting you to CPS for reckless endangerment of children. See if we can't get them youngest put in a good home and away from a pedophile like you. Look at her. There you go. Smokey dog got doggy treats from her buddy. There you go. There you go. Look here. Thank you, love. Appreciate it. Yeah, we're gonna go see the kitty cat scale. Why his back stinky? Now the bomb bark's getting out of here. Well, think about it, Mary. Ain't no damn peckerhead gonna tell me what to fucking do on my page. He will get told real fast and quick like to go suck nuts. This is my page. It is marked not for children. So if you on here and you got children watching with you and you complain about the language, then I'm gonna report you to Child Protective Services, get your ass arrested, get them children put in a good home. Because somebody like you ain't got no business watching children. That's the bottom line, because why Uncle Jeff said so. Oh, Josh, I don't give a shit how sensitive they are. You're not going to come on my page that says specifically not for children and start complaining about children being on here in my language. I could give a fuck about their feelings, their sensitivities, they're bleeding pussies, they can go to Dollar General and get them some maxi pads. That's all I got for them. Y'all just gonna keep sitting there, and as soon as everybody else has done left, you gonna drag your nuts. Well, I'm coming out. Thank you, little car. One nice person out the bunch. First off, little children shouldn't be on social media. Period. So you already violating the moral standard by letting them on here. So that means you're recklessly endangering, exposing them children to something that might mess their minds up. So if you're doing that, then you got no business telling somebody how to watch their language on social media.
In 1/4 mile, turn left on East Main Street, then take the first right.
And don't think I won't track your ass down. I bounty hunted for 10 years. Off and on. I can get your IP address from your name on YouTube, get your home address, and send CPS knocking on your door. Don't think I can't locate any of you butt-hurt jackasses. If I can't, I got attorneys that can. Proud to be an American. There ain't no kids in this chat room unless you one of them. So if you don't like what's being said on here, and you got your children in here, I'll turn your ass into CPS, get them kids put in a good home away from your stupid ass. So get the fuck off my damn page. How you doing, Ramon? Hello down in Dominican Republic. See, the problem out here in this world is these little wing nuts like this think that they can rule over somebody, think that they're going to come in and cancel somebody. But when you come in here and try to cancel me, you're going to deal with my lawyers. You're going to get a cease and desist order in the mail. If you pursue that, I'm going to take your ass to court when I get through with you, in which case I will win, hands down. You're going to be working every Dollar General, every Dollar Tree, and Family Dollar in this country to pay me to walk to the mailbox and collect your paycheck. So if you think you're going to come on here and get one over on me, you have fucked up and found out. You won't. And I won't hesitate to turn them boys loose. I pay them good money every year. They just itching to go to work.
Turn left at the traffic light, then take the first right.
They probably are, Shark. Sat here and waiting goddamn line to turn. I done had a few little dingleberries try my legal stash. One of them still owes me $250,000 where she lost her lawsuit. Her attorney had to pay me $50 grand in damages because the way he wrote the lawsuit up. So if you think you're gonna get one over on me, I'll show you in the courtroom just how fucked up and retarded you are.
Traffic light.
ain't got to put my hands on you. I pay a legal staff plenty of money a year to make sure they handle my light work, and that's retards that think they badass motherfuckers. Think they know something, don't know dick.
In 1 mile.
Think they can come after somebody's company and their livelihood and get away with it. It don't work like that. I don't work for an individual. I work for me. WFX cannot legally do nothing to me because of you.
In 3/4 of a mile, turn left on I-40
That's what
West.
people need to understand. I do not belong to WFX. They cannot terminate my contract because of you. It has to be because of something I done. Something I done that violated the agreement of the contract. And if I ain't in violation of the contract, they can't do dick but tell you, oh well. Good luck to you. So since I comply with all their contract agreements and all their safety protocols, there ain't nothing to be said. They're not even going to acknowledge that I work within that company to anybody outside of my company. That means if you ain't my wife and you ain't my lawyers, you're not going to get nowhere. And they got a list of all names. That's why in our contract we have a confidentiality act.
I-40 West.
No information can be shared outside with anybody who has not owned that paperwork. Stupid-ass bastard. How you gonna turn and come up the fucking turn lane, dude? Y'all see that stupid son of a bitch? I am headed to Victorville, California, John. Old Victorville, California. Got to be out there about 10 a.m. Friday morning.
Continue on I-40.
Nope, I just left the place, Shark. I'm going to scale it. They don't have no on-site scale, and I don't trust them kind of scales. Oh yeah, John. Old California. Got to drive down here about 20-something miles, get off at the Loves and scale it. What are you looking at? Well, can't go by the GPS because that bitch is trying to run us down I-20 and I-10. We ain't going that way. We're going to stay straight. Right now I'm in Russellville, Arkansas. Old drag your nuts, dumbass. If you'd have been fucking doing that from the start, asshole, I wouldn't have had to get over you, bearded clam. You smelly old pussy. I hate people do that shit. Wait till they get on the highway before they hit the gas and do the speed limit. Okay, Coach Jim. Yeah, we just left from there. Down at Americo. Yeah. California 40, that's the only state that requires 40-foot mark. That's 40 foot from the kingpin, center of the kingpin to the center of the rear axle of the trailer. And I tried to explain this to my dispatcher. He wanted to argue me down. He said, no, it's 40 foot from the center of the kingpin to the center of the drive-by. I said, yes. I said, yes, it is, but you got to have two people to measure that with a measuring tape, Joe. I said, if you subtract 3 foot off the trailer, 3 foot off the trailer, 53 foot, which is just 3 foot from the nose to the kingpin. That's 3 feet. You subtract that 3 feet off, that leaves you with 50 foot. So if you take your tape measure and hook it to your DOT bumper and walk up 10 feet, that's your 40-foot mark if the trailer's not marked. $10 from the fucking tape. 10 plus 40. 40 from the 40-foot mark to the center of the kingpin is 40 feet. And people cannot comprehend that kind of math very easily. Oh, no, you got to go. I said, I understand that, Joe. I said, it's 3 foot from the kingpin to the nose of the trailer. You subtract that. That leaves you with a 50 foot. You take 10 foot off the tail of it, that's 40-foot mark. No matter how you measure it. Oh, I know, Coach. I can agree with you on that. I video them every day. How you doing, Acceptable? No, WE, I ain't caught none on the lives. I've caught a couple on video reels, like the one I put up down there in El Paso. A dummy trying to drive retarded in construction zone traffic ended up totaling his vehicle out. Yeah. Let's put it like this, Acceptable. If I hold it to the floor, she'll do whatever I push her to. She ain't got no government. I run it at 70. I may get up to 75, 78, getting around the idiot who speeds up and slows down, but that's about it. It'll go faster, but I ain't pushing it that far to find out. A true trucker is somebody who has this kind of lifestyle in their blood. True truckers don't ride around with their feet on the dash wearing flip-flops. They ain't in short pants and wife beaters. No, Eric, it is not. And I would not have that piece of shit Scania motor. Look at this dildo.
Maintain safe distance.
Ah, fuck you and tell that to the bitch that just jumped in front of us. Hey, Story, let me tell you a story. You do that to me again, asshole, and I promise you I'll beat your brakes off your ass. You'll fuck around and find out, cutting people off, you dumb son of a bitch. Heck, they tried them damn Scanias over here. They tried 3 of them over here, hauling freight. You know where they ended up? Within a year, they was in the junkyard because they cannot do what we do over here. Well, that's because they got them governed to do that, except this truck's got a 605 X15 Cummins with 600 horses. She'll do a little bit of everything that it needs to be doing. People think because that Scania's got 700 something horsepower, that the horsepower's where it's at. It's not. When it comes down to these trucks, the power is in how much torque you got going to them rear ends. More torque, I can take this 600 horsepower Peterbilt, chain it to the bumper of that Scania, and jerk the frame out from under it with the torque that I got in this truck. That Scania will not hold up over here in the United States and handle business. It ends up being in the shop to the point that it can't be fixed no more. But never touch the gas and drag all 4 of them across the parking lot spinning their tires. That's it, W.E. As long as you got that horsepower, that torque, and the right gear ratio in them rear ends, that's what matters. Just the horsepower by itself is irrelevant. Plus, I probably outweigh that Scania truck by about 8,000 pounds. That weight matters too. I hear you, Eric. Y'all's trucks over there serve y'all's purposes in Europe. But they ain't no good over here. They don't hold up. Waste of money. I don't have to drive that piece of shit to know. I'm a diesel and automotive mechanic. I've read the specs on that truck. In comparison to these trucks over here, them specs ain't dog shit. And that's fact. And I read the specs on the trials of running them trucks over here in the United States. And the specs on it show pretty much a total disappointment. So you can stick that brain is farting too much up your ass and blow it out your nose. Because I think I know a little bit more because I did my research there, cocksucker. So take your old self-hating ass somewhere else with your stupid shit. I don't have to drive that truck to know. That's somebody right there who's so proud of their trucks, and I ain't got no problem with that. But they can't accept something that is superior to their shit, because over there, and certain people over there, in their brain set, this country here is inferior to their existence. And I've got no respect for a prick like that. That's a motherfucker that probably grew up in England under the assumption that the royal family, the King of England, felt so bad for the 12 colonies that he gave America to us and didn't get his ass handed to him in the Revolutionary War. And I've been over there, I've talked to people over there, and I have been told what they were taught in school about America and England back in the 1700s. The royal family did not want that embarrassment out there being taught to their children. So, in their eyes, they gave us this country without getting their ass kicked. Not once, but twice. Because they did come back and tried to re-invade the country and got the ass handed to them again in the War of 1812. I can take you to New Orleans, to Chalmette, to the battlefield. Where Andrew Jackson met their ass down there and spanked them all the way back into the Gulf. Yeah, they do. The problem being with it, W.E., is the founding father of their royal family took all that land away from my family and kicked us out of the damn country and proclaimed himself king at the point of a sword. So they're not so high and mighty. I've got damn little respect for them, for the royal family. They're people that's in their country I respect immensely. But the royal family I do not have respect for. Well, and they ruined that Scania by turning it electric 100%. I say that truck is probably the best one in Europe, but it'll never come over here and be top dog. And that's just, unfortunately, cold hard fact. What Mr. Brain Thornton failed to understand is the three of them that they brought over here, spent a lot of money on. I read the reports from the actual driver of the truck, the pros and cons of that truck. And there was more cons than there was pros to that truck driving it over here. The only pro it had is it would get in a tighter spot that we can't get in. But that was about it. That's its only advantage. With that flat nose, it can get into a tighter parking area than what we can. Alrighty, we back. I had to attend to a message. We're going to be getting off up here. Once we get this thing scaled out, we're going to get off here for a minute. We're going to swap over to the Facebook channel, give them a little taste, because I ain't got a whole lot of time on my clock today. So I'm going to have to split the live up between my two channels. Go ahead, Mark. I'm getting up here, son. I ain't worried about outrunning your ass because I know I can. Well, you may get your chance, Eric. You may get your chance, buddy. I hope you come over here and enjoy your vacation. I hope you get that opportunity. When you do take your vacation and come over here, keep a lookout on the lab and see where we're at. If we down around the house in Louisiana, you can come by. Now I'll take you for a ride and we'll work something out on the driving part. But I'll gladly give you a ride in a real truck. Howdy, Backwoods. That's good information, brother. I appreciate it. I got your message. But as soon as we get this scale ticket on this dude, we're going to wrap up the live for today, and we'll be back tomorrow for the next leg of the trip. Because I ain't got but 3 hours and 52 minutes left on my 70. I can be on the road today. So it's going to be a real short day today. Unfortunately. Gonna get up in this lab and see what the old kitty cat got to say about this trailer. And I'm hoping we're good and legal because I got it set on the 41. Judging by my air suspension on my rear ends, it'll be my name. There, W.E. Jeff Mashburn. All you gotta do is look up my name and you'll see a picture of this red Peterbilt on there. That way you'll know you got the right one. Heck, this truck's got 600 horse. A lot the other ones out here got 500. This is one of the few in WFX had that it was over 500.
Turn left at the stop sign.
Well, most of the automatic freight liners are running about
Turn right on South
505.
Montgomery Street.
A lot of T680s and 579s are running 500. They got a few of these, the 2024 389s, they about 550. Something like that.
Turn right on I-40 West.
Do I look like an Indian? Do I sound like an Indian? Are you a donkey molester? You see a fucking rag on my head? You see my foot up on the dash with flip-flops? Well, you can go suck dick, bitch. How about that? I'm a low IQ moron. I'm about as Indian as pigs flying through a fucking barn. I ain't never seen no pigs flying through the barn. Was I a little too mean to him? Oh yeah, guaranteed. He probably sits on one of the donkey's dicks while he's licking the nuts of another. First way, 3935, L in the left.
All right, one more time, sir, just make sure.
3935, L.
All righty, I got you. Wait, Red Cross, go come trying to get that ticket.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Smokey, sit down. Pull around him, park right quick, get this scale ticket. They really did not think this parking lot through with the scale. Kind of tight of a cut. Especially if somebody's parked there. I'm gonna spin up here and jump through the fuel aisle and go get the scale ticket and see what we got. Then after that, we're gonna call it a day on here and we'll be back tomorrow.
Turn left on South Crawford Street, then take the first right.
Coots, the only thing I can tell you about lot lizards is get on Google, figure out where they at, and go stick your dick in them and see if it falls off. I've been married happily for 14 years and got no use for one. Goodbye, ball liquor. I don't know what the obsession is with these cocksuckers that want to stick their dicks in rotten pussy. Thinks that every trucker goes chasing lot lizards. That shit annoys the fuck out of me. Try to make sure I remembered I had that number wrote down. Well, I'll be right back. Go get the scale ticket. Alrighty, y'all. Here's good news. We are legal. But here's the thing. We looking right now. That's with a full tank of reefer, full tank of DEF, and a little over a half a tank of diesel. We can't slide them back no further because we are at the California 40. So we're going to have to ride heavy on the ass all the way to California, which is going to suck. But we are legal. We can get up out of here and start heading that way. The fun of it all, y'all. Fun of it all. We are legal. Alrighty. Had to get me a sweet tea and we better get out here and get on the road. She back there in the bed thinking I'm gonna put the camera on her, John. She thinking it's time for the Moki show and we better get on the road and ride for a little bit. We got 3 hours, 47 minutes, and I'm gonna try to at least get into Oklahoma. We're gonna at least get in Oklahoma. Alright, David, I've got a little over a half for right now. We'll run on that. We're running 33,360 on the drives. So next time I put fuel in, I will factor in that weight and keep myself below 34,000. Right now we got 2 scales back to back, Arkansas and Oklahoma. We're gonna leave our weight where it's at. That way we know we ain't flirting with nothing. So I hear you, John. Well, hopefully we'll be in and out of there. I will let them know exactly when I'm gonna get there so they can get me a load out. That way we can finish up this week with a weekend load out of Cali coming back this way. Happy, happy, joy, joy. The fun of it all. Ooh. Wrong, David. I can be under 80 and over on axle and they can write me a ticket. I've got to be below 34,000.
Take the third exit.
34,000 per axle. 12,000 on the steer tires, 34,000 on the drives, and 34,000 on the tandems. That's 8,000 pounds max right there.
Turn right on I-40 West.
So you've got to keep your axle, even when you're under the gross, you got to watch them axle weights. If you don't watch them axle weights, you can still get a ticket. heard that, John. You right about that, brother. Probably gonna run into a little bit of rain. Only thing I hate about this time in the afternoon is that sun in our face. So, we are busy. Wrap this live up for today. Give our folks on Facebook a little bit of love and let them come on and ride with us for a little bit. How you doing, Trevor? How you doing, William? I'm sorry y'all coming in on the last leg of it. We are in Arkansas, so remember to come back tomorrow for the next leg of our California ride. We are heading out to Cali. And I'm gonna get off here. I gotta make a few phone calls, see how things is going. The fun of it all. Glad to see all of y'all today, and we will be back tomorrow, so tune in for tomorrow. It'll be early live.